Welcome everyone into another episode of the Harrogate Town Career Mode. We'll quickly showcase the standings where we are at the moment. We sit in third place with 80 points, 2 points behind Watford and 8 points behind runaway leaders Nottingham Forest. So we want to finish ahead of Watford, obviously, to get the automatic promotion to the Premier League. Who would have thought at the start of the season, based on what we had to do to even get to this stage? But we're playing well. Let's look at the calendar and see how we're performing. It's been a few games since we were last here. You guys were here when we lost 4-0 to Arsenal. We had a draw there in the Cup against Southampton and lost the ties 7-1 in the end. We beat Bournemouth 1-0 in a very tight fixture. Reasonable month there. We won 2-1, 3-all against Swansea. It was kind of disappointing because they're near the bottom of the table. 2-all against runaway leaders Nottingham Forest. We beat Watford away from home 4-1, which was a phenomenal result. Then recent months, 1-all against Peterborough, 5-1 against Norwich, played really well there. Lost 2-1 to Stoke City, I was kind of disappointed with that. Had a tight game against Rotherham United, 3-2, and 3-0 over Blackburn Rovers. Yeah, today's game is against Reading, guys, and what will be an important fixture to continue the momentum. But yeah, but first and foremost, I got rid of a scout. Next season, we want to hire another scout with 5-star experience and judgment because we're going to the Premier League. We're going to probably get rid of Adam Nelson once his trip's done in Spain. And while we're at it, we have a new player in the system. Felipe Ruibal. Looks like a really good talent. Left midfielder, right midfielder who can cover. Just developing his weak foot and his skill moves. He's only 15. He's going to be a few seasons away, but a few of the other players are sort of developing okay. Igor Hermansen is getting towards the 80 mark, which is good. Igor Jensen is not really coming on. He's only 48 overall at the moment. Estrada, age 17, overall 49. If he opts out at the end of the season, he will be released. And of course, we've got Stein Onudota. They are developing at a reasonable rate. We'll look at the squad now, and you'll see a few new signings. We'll talk about them very shortly. Mikulski, Danilo, and Gregowitz have been in outstanding form. Injury at 73 overall. A few of these guys have gone up in overall. Estevez has got the 70. Elton, the Brazilian, 72. Douglas is dropping a wee bit, but at the end of the day, Douglas is only a lone player from Leeds. Capo, Bazama, pretty solid back piece. Jarstein, pretty much in his last season. He has announced his retirement. Antolage, Alonso, Haman, Antwi, Armas, Anderson, and a new signing. We'll talk about him very shortly. And we've got Makawats from New Zealand. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. I should know because I am from New Zealand. And we've got Mendes. Let's go over some of these players that we've just signed before we get into today's fixture. So yeah, we'll talk about the lone player, Callum McCowart. Yeah, very solid player. He's just there to cover a few positions in that this season. We're struggling for depth at one point. Like, we had players on international duty a couple of games ago, and we barely had enough for a squad. I was quite happy that we had got a few lone players in. Yeah, a few of our other players are performing for other clubs reasonably well too. It'd be good to see them back next season. Tomas Garcia is looking quite good. Brian Ahumada probably needs a bit more time at another club. Federico Calabero. Well, some of these 60 overalls will need a lot more time developing at clubs. Frank Herman's played a wee bit for us of late, and we Armas. Jon Mendes signed from the youth academy, pretty much instantly transfer listed. Didn't meet the threshold of what I'd like, so we can sell him for a wee bit of profit and get some money into the budget for next season. So hopefully someone does pick him up there. and Fraser Hornby. So he's joining a very big club, RB Salzburg. We signed him with the intention of just having a bit of depth in the striker position, having 4 strikers, since we really play Michael Gregorowicz in the central attacking midfielder role, and Danilo Mikulski are usually up front. So I needed someone like on the bench, or sort of in the reserves, sort of covering that position. Fraser Hornby was a really decent signing, but these guys here come up with a really good offer, and I'm going to make $400,000 on that player. So I'm very happy about that. He's going out for loan for 2 years and then eventually signing on for RB Salzburg. So, yeah, overall thoughts, yeah, season's been going well. A couple of embarrassing results here and there. We'll quickly take a look at the goal scorers. Mikulski and Danilo, 1 and 2, exceptional performers. They have a very good partnership. Will they play in tandem in the Premier League? Most likely to start off with. And we've got Gregorowicz down there with 10 goals in 34 games there. So you're pretty happy. Without further ado, guys, let's get into the Reading game and bring you guys some action here. So yeah, just want to be good on defence and that today and go from there. Of course, we'll turn the commentary and that off. Yeah, so clinical performance needed really here. Like Reading is 16th. They're going to be safe from relegation and that, but we're pushing for a top 2 finish. So we get an unlikely push for the Premier League. Oh boy, if we do get promoted, like 3 consecutive promotions would have been unthought of. Considering how I started, I was getting thrashed in League 2 quite often, and got better as it got on, got used to the game and whatnot. And now the key for me is the next season. The Premier League will be a huge step up. Like, I did struggle against some of the opposition this season. So, oh, that is not a good start. That's a real lapse in concentration from the defence there, and Reading have scored what will be quite an easy goal. Like, we pushed hard there to try and get the ball, and just gets round the man, and John Swift has scored his 2nd goal in the championship. So not a good start at all. Away from home. If we lose this, pretty much the playoffs are looking likely for us. And if that happens, we want to at least finish top, so we can get the away leg first, whoever we play. Oh, Estevez, Gregorowicz, pushing it to injury. But yeah, we'll push there. Oh, couldn't skip around them, unfortunately, and would just build up the play again, just work it round. Bull trying to spin his magic round. Dicey play. Very, very much have lost the ball due to a bit of pressure from Harrogate Town after they lost it themselves. Danilo, Estevez, Kolski, not in the area that we really want him to be in. See what he can do. But yeah, just good defence so far. Just got to break them pretty much. Reasonable ball to Elton. Pushes it to Bull. The ball has been lost. And we've been pushed away. Reading on the attack now. One thing I will have to ensure up next season is the defence. I'm going to have to work something out there. Like, our defence is still a wee bit leaky. It's been better last few years, and that's another goal. Reading have scored again. The defence is so bad so far today. Puskas again is in. We're going to have to fire on all cylinders to get back into this game now. So far, not looking likely. It's been a tough 30 minutes. We've had most of the possession as well. We've dominated that. Just Reading are taking their opportunities, playing some good football. Carstein, yeah, we're in the market for another keeper as well. Banabi is going to be a few seasons away before he's fully developed. Mikulski. Danilo. Danilo is quick. And he just about does enough to beat the keeper. The keeper was in a real awful spot then. Just about got himself into a tangle. Yeah, one thing I'm also concerned about our team is our youth academy is not really up to scratch at the moment. Hence why we're going to get some really top-line scouts for the Premier League. I'm predicting only about a 10th to 15th place finish. Just because of week in and week out competition. One-off games in the cups and all that, like we can go on those big runs because the team's pretty much resting players and whatnot, playing their full-strength teams most likely in the Premier League. Hence why got a few results when we were in League One a couple of seasons ago. There's a good chance here. Danilo. And we've got one back before the break. And he goes equal with Mikulski on top of the goal scoring charts. Two amazing strikers. And we really needed that goal, so substitution's already been asked for. I will bring Alonso on, actually. Alonso's playing out of position, but I think Alonso is sort of a defender, mainly anyway, so that's okay. So 2-1 down, two really bad lapses in defence. Has seen us trail 2-1 here at Reading. Probably looking for a couple of goals just to try and back into this. Key match is a Watford game. They're winning 2-0. And everything. Nottingham Forest are 1-1 against Stoke. I think Nottingham Forest will get promoted. It's just a battle between us and Watford for the second automatic promotion. So yeah, team's relatively fresh at the moment. Probably players I'll be bringing on the halves will probably be like our wings, and that will get replaced, and just keep fresh bodies and that there. Zama. So yeah, a lot to play for on this half. As the season's winding down, definitely need to get a score here. Danilo. Injury. Who's had a lot of offers from big clubs too. When we had the transfer window and that open. He was one player that was pursued by a lot of clubs. Being patient here. And it's not paid off. Goal scorer Pascas. Playing West Bromwich Albion. That will be a big game because West Bromwich are in contention for promotion. Good defence from Akapo. William Bull now. He is very electric when he gets going. Can't let him run either, which they have allowed us to do. Bit of a deflection there. Very lucky. And we are going to have the corner kick, which is a decent one. Putting a lot of pressure on us at the moment. Reading trying to go on the counter there. Mikulski. It's got players out of position at the moment. It's going to be very awkward to sort of hoover things in. It's a good pass to Alonso. Oh, Grigorowicz, what a goal! We've gone 2-2 in this game now. After going 2-0 down, we're a chance now. Bring another tactical substitution on now. I think we'll have to bring on Hornby for Mikulski. Bazama's getting a wee bit tired. Grigorowicz is getting a bit tired too. We'll go Herman as well. So bit of quality coming off the pitch, but we need to keep them fresh for the final part of the season. But yeah, good strike. Struck it beautifully, and he has added another goal. He's got 11 now in the championship, which is good for a central attacking midfielder. But yeah, we're 2-2 in this fixture. We need to get a third somehow. course, yeah, like I said, Hornby's just there to fill a position now here in the season. We'll be searching another striker, maybe when the transfer market opens up next season. Be doing a lot of buying and selling, I'd say. A lot of contracts expiring too, which I'm letting expire because I don't think there's any point retaining some players. But we'll talk about that once it's towards the back end of the season, what the plans and that will be. Well, that's not a good pass from Bull. That is very much inexperience. He's played a lot of football for a 20-year-old. Thrusted into the side straight away because we really needed him. Been a key pillar in the side. It's good. We've got that under control. Got a lot of available guys there as well, so we can charge up the field. Lonzo is quick enough, quicker than that Reading defender. He's got around that defender too. This is a good run. Just pushing it back now to Hornby. Hornby to Danilo. Danilo to Estevez. Zama. Trying to look for that gap. Hornby. Yeah, Hornby really, initially when I signed him too, was effectively going to be a guy for like set pieces and that. Like obviously his height, 6'5", would be a factor. His other statistics could have been worked on too. He's only a young man at 23. Push. Oh, that's reasonable defense. Defense has sharpened up a bit. We've got barely any time to get this result. Got to push it down the field. It's just not looking likely at the moment. Reading are looking to get a win. Move up the table a wee bit. Got that. Injury. Attacking opportunity now. Danilo, Hornby, Bull. Bull's offside, unfortunately. We tried to push that a bit too much. Looks like it's going to be a draw. Watford were winning their fixture too, so they'll build a little bit of a gap on us now. They'll be 4 points ahead with 5 games remaining. Yeah, depending on what plays out, like probably play the last fixture of the regular season, or if I can't pass Watford, we'll play in the playoffs, the home and away leg for the next episode. But yeah, 2-2 result, not the greatest result there. We had a very poor start, but we showed some fight to get back into that game. But that's this point's gone big, and yeah, Watford a comfortable 3-0 victory there on that list. Yeah, pleased we got the draw. Like I said, it's good that we got back into the game. Normally when we go down like that, it's so tough. But yeah, 2 draws against Reading in the season when we probably should have picked up maximum points is a wee bit concerning. Yeah, like as the standings show, we're probably in a position where we are looking at worst 4th because there's a big gap between sides. As you can see, I think there's only really 9 teams left in the running for the competition probably. But yeah, we shouldn't finish as low as 4th anyway, so we will get a home tie when you guys next see us. Like I said, hopefully we get some results, hopefully play some good football, and we will see you guys for the next episode.